headquarters.
Yo, welcome back.
It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
We have just defeated a fire drake, a fire salamander. We plopped him back into the waters. I tanked a lot of damage and used up a lot of my potions. We've got none left. And only at the last quarter of the fight did I stop constantly tapping dodge and actually watching my opponent's movement to get perfect dodges in. Better late than never. Oh. So this is Jill's hometown. Even though she's an Aeon of Ice, or a Dominant of Ice, I should say, she's used to the fact that her castle hometown is a fort island sitting on a burning magma volcano. Magma. You are somebody. Thank you, Matty. The Only Way Up got removed from Steam. It stole so many assets and used Final Fantasy and Nintendo music. Is it not on Steam anymore? Can I play it? I have it. Have they banned it? I'll disconnect from the internet. Do you reckon it was just some shitty little game they were having fun making, and they didn't realise it was going to get insanely popular? You can't buy it anymore.
Lady Mother.
Oh, shit.
It's me. By some mother. Jill, it can't be.
Friendly faces again.
It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
When did it get banned? I bought mine literally just earlier today, I'm pretty sure. Did I buy it last night? I think I bought it this morning.
I'm so glad you're safe.
This is the first time we're even seeing other people in Jill's life. Other than me, Clive.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl?
I must have bought mine
tired of your
just before
already?
that happened. Even our dad's going to be alive at this point.
I had to come back.
His head got cut off, but it rolled all the way around in a circle and landed back on again.
Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
Oh.
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive.
Yeah,
I have to
Ayatollah.
get to the sanctuary.
Dude, Ayatollah, I
Now.
thought of you earlier when I was looking at that game. I was like, if you're going to have a go at making your first game, all those amazing ideas you've got about a video game
must
that you've thought
flee
of
this
over the
place,
years,
gather your things and go.
take all of those and put them in the fucking garbage
Now listen here, Jill.
and make your game as simple as
have company.
possible and as addictive as possible. If you're a small studio or a small dev, those are the only two things you should be focusing on. When you get bigger, then you can have all those grandiose narrative ideas.
This way.
I was thinking the
Follow
same.
this
Yeah.
passage. It leads straight to the Comric.
Like, obviously,
talking.
you mentioned something ages ago, which I have no time for now, sadly. But, like, if I make a game in the future,
You were always so
aesthetically,
kind to me.
I will do my best to utilize
loved you,
booby artwork
darkness.
ladies. But the actual mechanic of whatever the actual game is going to be
Take
super
care, my
raw.
lady, please.
It has
You
to
deserve
tap into
better
that,
than
like,
this.
oh,
A long,
I'm playing that again.
happy life, promise me.
Valvenge, yeah, basically. I'm going to call it Busty Waifu Survivor.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Look after yourselves. There's still good in everyone, even though we're exposed to the results of the worst of all everything.
Come on, Clive.
All everything. War,
We're nearly at the Comrec.
black shields.
All right.
Okay, this soundtrack started... See, this soundtrack really dips hot and cold. This I like. This is the kind of stuff you expect in a big, like, churchy dungeon. It's a little bit dithering and unfocused, but, like, it's pretty much there. Lovely. Your lightning ability can't lock onto anyone until after they've already linked into a battle mode. Such a waste.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Maybe there are nice people. There are. So this game still has, like, you know, it's not relentlessly grim. There are cathartic moments, and there is warmth. Like, you know, it's not utterly unhopeful, this game, whatsoever. Which, again, is all part of why, like, none of this has turned me off. I've got loads of, like, feedback about it, but none of it has affected my enjoyment of this game at all. I thought Jill went this way, and yet... Oh. Ah. Follow the dog. But ain't the game dev's problem. I wouldn't say addictive. Go for something more fun. Addictive becomes a problem when a kid spends money with it. No, Wolf Canis, like, honestly, like, it's like... Whenever you, like, try to get good at your career and you realize you have to kill your own ego and just actually focus on getting better, it's like that with, like... Now, I know nothing about game development, so please take everything I say with a pinch of salt. But, like, it's like that with your first game. Like, all those ideas. Oh, I know what's going to be really fun. This idea I've got. Scrap that shit. Put it in a bin. Put it in a binder and wait for later, and then when you do another game. You want to hook people. You hook people in fishing, and fishing isn't fun for everyone, but people still do it because of a hook. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Is that a good analogy? Probably not.
Many of them are there?
What are these big boys again?
Too many.
Help me, boy. Give me thunder! Nice try.
Do I definitely have to fight all these guys? I might be able to just kind of run past them. God, just doing that so that you fly outside of their attack window. Love it. Okay, not all the time. Wow, I am trying to dodge those, I swear.
Thanks, boy.
10k damage on that lightning bolt. Love it. I think a lot about games. One thing I've noticed, a lot of indie titles seem to think their game is for players' experience, but it's really not. The game is a medium that delivers the experience. Too many games lack identity and end up being clones of popular stuff. Souls-like, Zelda-like, Fortnite-like, cookie cutter that never lasts. Yeah, a great example of that is Crowfall. Crowfall, as it was in development, was trying to be other MMORPGs, and it never had a solid during the development process. They changed what it was going to be, not like on a not on a fundamental mechanical level, but in terms of the world and environment of what they were trying to put across. And then no identity, and then what, those servers were open for a year and a half, and they were like, okay, that's the end of Crowfall. That's like 6 years of work from a team of like 30 to 50 people. Depends. Learn to walk before you can run. If you want something that's quick and that can be reset, and that can be speed run and it's punishing. Yeah, Ayatollah. So I think this is also what Kid Loons is saying. So sorry if I'm putting words in your mouth, bro. So tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, like your game is, how to put it, you don't want to think about the game that you're making. You want to think about the experience that the player is going to have. And so Ayatollah's nailed it with that, because the experience the player wants to have is something where you want it to be addicting, punishing, rewarding, high replay value, and good like come back to itness, banter, I don't know, speed running. And then your game, now that you know what you want, now that you know the experience that you want to deliver, then you have to build a game that delivers that experience, not build the game you want to build and then happen to see what experience that happens to give someone at the other end. God, stop doing that. I'd say Genshin excelled at that. Hey Snow Rip, welcome on in. Players wanted to fight a monstrous basilisk of the Alpha Strike, but they did nothing but tickle it. Oh dear. Yeah, let's open this. Grabbed a giant boar that slew it instead and then yeeted it away. Oh shit! Got another animal to do the fighting for them. Clever girls. Where are we going, boy? Oh, this door. No, stream's still here.
Clive, there's something I need between her. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see.
Oh.
And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
Oh!
I understand.
Jill has to be the one to kill him.
Then you must face yours.
Oh, fascinating. Having a hand glider is fine, but I see a lot of indie titles that think that makes games so good. So I saw an interesting Twitter post that was what game devs should take away from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Try to give yourself enough cooking time to make a good game. And then it was what game devs will take away from Tears of the Kingdom. And it was just all games should now have crafting. Ooh. Oh, look at this crystal. Not only is it a different color, but it's got a completely different texture and fragmented nature. I can almost see dragon wings in there. That's amazing. Like the Imperial crystals, just this smooth, like, pillar that was built around. But this is fiery and hateful.
Just one last push.
Oh, I didn't think that would hit me.
Let's try.
Oh, lovely.
To me, boy.
You got two separate lines. You've never had it this bad. Oh. Hey. Lovely, lovely. That's all I'm doing. I am doing the exact same thing for every fight. Unless I'm fighting just minor enemies, I am just dipping everything in the same order. And I bloody love it. Can relate, our Wi-Fi can be really bad as well when it rains. Game devs will always chase what's popular as soon as possible. Originality requires more time and equals... Yeah, like you can ride on the back of other people's research and luck. But what Kid Ludens and Ayatollah were saying, I think, is like such an important core rule. You are building the player experience that you want to build. You have to know what that experience is that you want. And only with that golden objective sitting at the front can you guide the game you build to meet it. There's no point building a road away from your town if you don't know where it's supposed to be connecting to, because you might be going in the wrong direction. How far are you in One Piece? Matty D Natty, I am at Wano Kuni. I've just finished the bit on the back of the giant elephant with the dog and cat kingdoms. And they've just landed in Wano Kuni. Oh god, child sacrifices. Is this the dominant? Is this the Primarch? And they've met the girl who can squeeze her cheek and then it's edible. Yeah, for that game, using that series as an example, Kid Ludens, but not all games.
Shiva's dominant.
If one does not know to which port they're sailing, no wind is ever favourable. Yeah, Kid Ludens.
For years, I followed your orders.
It's so like, the reason why I think this is so fascinating is because
to protect the children
there's a version of that for digital artists.
Just as you took me.
It's making the art you want to make, or making the art that you think is good, versus making the art that you know will get loads of likes and retweets and follows online.
You put them in
Like, I spend ages making a piece, and it's like, it's all right. I'm a relatively solid mid artist. Do you know what I mean? I'm not an utter mind blower, but I can do the shit I want to do mostly to a certain standard. Like, I'm not like rose tinted glasses about it. Like, I love art, and there's always something to learn. I can spend ages doing a Patreon piece, and that will work for my needs, or I can spend one day doing a much smaller drawing of a trending character piece, and that will get 10 times the amount of attention and growth for 1/3 the effort.
And my soul
Because one of them is making what I want to make as a product, and the other is focusing on what my audience wants to receive, and then drawing something to suit that.
Close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
Steampunk Witch Calidra. Steampunk Witch Calidra, do you ever have those moments where you make the art that you want to make versus you make the art that you know is going to be successful online? Do you often find they're two different things? Or do you manage to make that align for you as an artist and what you want to create?
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been.
V-Gates do, lovely to see you.
And what are you, Imran?
Imran!
I was forced to kill.
Imran
You
Khan.
do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Oh. Rotating ice conversion!
Now.
Right.
What do you call it when, wait! Who's that? Oh no, it's a bad one working for Primark. Wait, is that Joshua? That can't be. What? Oh my god, is that another Ultima? A third Acorn of Fire? Mate, is that a third Acorn of Fire? Yeah, I told her, I'm just like... Either it's the same species as Ultima, another essence that lives in the crystal, or it's an actual genuine Ahi.
Jill!
This one has less of a clear identity. It's a bit more vague in the face.
Come on. Remember how it felt? Why? Why can't I do it?
Like, as an illustrator, making what you want to make is great, but if you want to be successful and you're not paying attention to the desires of your audience, that is your fault. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it very successfully either. Oh wow, multi-fireballs. Isn't that what Trunks does?
Please. Just once.
Like people who lament that their artwork isn't successful on Twitter, who make beautiful art, by the way. It's just like, well, yeah, because you haven't got a clear handle on what a Twitter audience wants to see. They're not gonna spend time, the only people who are gonna spend time actually looking at your artwork are other artists. Everybody else is going to consume your art at the rate of a Twitter scroll. Completely different animal. And you either work to that or you don't. What is this thing? Liquid flame. I've never seen this thing before in my life. Please come near my whirlwind that I made. Please come here. Okay, so look at this. Lightning. 652 damage. Wind. 652 damage. Fireball. 652 damage. That is a fire creature made of flame. It is liquid flame, and yet using fireball does just as much damage on it as everything else. There is no elemental balancing whatsoever in this game. You'd think that maybe it would be somewhat ineffective to use my fire. Alright, I'm gonna actually pay attention now. I was mostly just kind of experimenting. Look, Jill's in the background. Oh, there she is. Come on, Shiva. Oh. That's hot magma. Magma.
Damn it.
Oh, good girl.
Go.
All right. I won't take long. Help me, boy.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad I was airborne for that. Oh, missed it mid-movement. Shit. Oh, Jesus! Oh, oh good Lord!
Too slow.
Ah! Oh, Jesus! I need to get out of here! Ah!
All right. Help me, boy. To me, boy. Ronald!
Ooh. Ah.
To me, boy.
Oh, I've done it again. I've done it right when it's in its teleport mode. I don't think I'm getting any damage for those. Every time I've done Ramo's lightning justice. Nah, get this one. There we go. God, I just keep being in the wrong thing to do the technique that I want. I know exactly what techniques I need to do, but I'm always like one element off on my little combo. Hamsetro, how you doing, man? We finally defeated Liquid Flame. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll see you for the next episode.